Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Timo and you're watching the most extensive and detailed AI SaaS tutorial for beginners that you will have ever seen on YouTube. Because in this video, I will literally step by step rebuild my existing SaaS that generated me over 72K in this video, like step by step from ideation to marketing so that you can follow along and copy basically everything. And the best is, I'm going to do this with a code template so that you don't even have to code if you want to. You can just clone the template, change variables and get started. But here we're in the Stripe to show you some proof. Right nowadays, this is needed, right? Because there's a lot of black sheeps online. Here I actually generate money with this. Oh, nice. We got a yearly payment as well. And also let me show you some more pages here that we're actually generating revenue with this SaaS. All right. Now, I'm going to show you in a minute what this SaaS actually is, but let's jump over here into Figma and show you some more, right? So this SaaS is a B2C SaaS. It's called Genie. It's generating me nice revenue. I'm also doing B2B SaaS, for example. Here you see this is a Stripe screenshot of one of my B2B SaaS that is generating more higher ticket size. So I just want to prove a little bit that I know what I talk about, right? I'm not Mark Zuckerberg, but I know what I talk about when it comes to building AI SaaS as a beginner, as a solopreneur, right? And what can you expect in today's video? So I'm gonna actually go through the ideation process so you can clone or copy my SaaS, but you can give it your own spin, right? Because maybe you have another idea that you want to put into this, right? We're gonna then start actually not by building, but we're gonna start by building a landing page. I'm gonna show you how you can do that in 30 minutes, right? So you have something up and running, so you can already capture some SEO traffic if you want to, or lead people to a waitlist, right? Most people forget this, but actually we wanna start with like the lead generation marketing part first before we actually start building. Then this is gonna be the most extensive part of the video. This is gonna be the building, like the step by step, taking the template, filling in everything, deploying it, right? We don't need to code anything. We just need to customize, and we need to get the variables for Stripe, database, WhatsApp, OpenAI, and so on. And then I'm going to show you exactly how you market this with short form content, but also I'm going to give you a little bit of SEO insights. This is how we marketed this SaaS, right? And I think really this is the easiest SaaS to start as a beginner. Why? Because you don't have to invest basically anything to start this. You don't have to build months without validation because it is already validated, because it is already making money, right? Not only for me, but also for a bunch of other people. And this is actually very, very big. You don't have to worry about like a user-friendly front end, right? I'm in Figma right now, and this feels beautiful and stuff, but to build a front end like this that feels so good and has all the capabilities is really hard. That's why today's SaaS, we are going to build a WhatsApp app. It's going to live inside of WhatsApp, okay? I'm going to show you in a minute how this actually works, right? And let me actually head to the website. So this is Genie. It's raw ChatGPT in WhatsApp, has about 400,000 users. And this is a app that lives inside of WhatsApp. Let me actually open WhatsApp. So this is Genie in WhatsApp, right? And as you can see here, I'm testing something. And we actually can monetize a WhatsApp chat. Maybe you have not known this before, but if you connect to the WhatsApp API, you can actually make people subscribe to your stuff in WhatsApp, right? And this here is limited by messages. People have 10 free messages, right? And yeah, you can text with it as if this would be ChatGPT, right? I'm testing here just some prompts and stuff like this. And then people are going to be prompted to subscribe, and they're going to be led to this page, and they can subscribe, as you can see here, yearly or monthly plan, right? And this is obviously the raw ChatGPT. I'm going to show you in a minute how this can be applied to any niche, right? There's people building, one person that followed me along built a watch advisor, for example. I helped him also set this up. So he has an Instagram page about watches, and the WhatsApp chat, the AI chat, helps people find watches and stuff like this. And he's monetizing this through subscriptions inside of WhatsApp. How cool is that? Why is it perfect for beginners? There's literally no front end needed. You're leveraging an existing UI-friendly front end. You just plug in the backend APIs, right? And you leverage an existing user base of 3 billion users. Okay, 3 billion users has WhatsApp. This is just insane. Okay, so you don't have to build any trust or complicated sign-up systems, UI and everything like that. And most people on their phone nowadays, right, they use WhatsApp on a daily basis. WhatsApp is the most used app in most countries, actually, if it comes to like time. And yeah, you leverage the trust of existing platforms. So one of the most hardest things is actually getting people to trust you for your SaaS. But if you're already on an app that people trust, it's much easier. And just to get you some more proof why I think this is great, probably Peter Levels, right, king of like solopreneurship, and he actually predicted this in his book, a future where your app lives inside of other native apps, right? And this is literally from his book, a screenshot. What happens if someone sends you a link to WhatsApp, they see the URL, they tap, they're open inside of WhatsApp's web browser, what he calls it. We are basically monetizing the WhatsApp web chat, right? And if you're American, for example, and you don't want to touch WhatsApp, right? You think like this is some bullshit app, which is not, has a lot of potential. Don't worry, you can go to the link in the bio. I have a like AI coding waitlist because I've been coding extensively over the last couple months with AI. I built Chrome extension, mobile app, B2B SaaS. And if you're not interested in WhatsApp, you can click off, and I will still give you some value in that guide, which I'm gonna create. You can join the waitlist and yeah, get some more good stuff there if you want to. All right, how do we make money with our WhatsApp chat? As you saw, we are gonna subscribe with subscriptions very, very easily. We're gonna give them a limited amount of messages that they can do in WhatsApp, and then we're gonna charge them monthly or yearly, right? Obviously, you could also do something like ads or something, but we keep it simple, subscriptions, easy, right? Ideation. Now, okay, this is probably the most exciting part for everybody. What are we going to build, right? We don't want to exactly copy raw ChatGPT in WhatsApp, right? There may be already a lot of competition out there, even though you see Genie still works. I have 2 ways how you can get a good idea, right? First of all, you ask DeepSeek, and I think for ideation, I really like DeepSeek. For example, blog post writing, I like Claude. So each model has their own like preferences. I really like DeepSeek for ideation. Or you're gonna see what other people do, for example, in mobile app space. So you can spy on other people on platforms like Sensor Tower and see how much revenue they make. Okay, now we're gonna start with DeepSeek. You can copy this prompt, give me ideas for SaaS that leverage OpenAI's Vision API that can analyze pictures and give me context and advice based on it. Examples, calorie analyzer for food, plant analyzer, and so on, right? Why do I say leverage OpenAI's Vision API? Because in WhatsApp, we can, for example, send pictures, right? So we can build a SaaS that analyze some pictures, or we can even send voice memos, right? So we can build a SaaS that translate the voice memos, summarize them, does something with them, sends it somewhere in the back end, right? There's so many capabilities that you can do with the WhatsApp API. Exactly, you can also do voice notes, right? And ideas that DeepSeek gave us, I did this before this video, right? Art feedback, create a design mentor, form fix, a fitness posture corrector. Probably there's a market for this, right? There's actually a market for everything if you have the means of distribution, right? If you partner with a fitness influencer and they are in the posture corrector niche, which I see a bunch of people popping up lately, probably because I sit so much, you can hand them this, right? So you can even do like a B2B deal, say, hey, this is my app, you pay me this and this amount and your followers get this for free, something like that, right? Auto assist, a car maintenance helper, all right, travel companion, smart landmark guide, pet check, pet health monitor, plant doc, smart plant care assistant. I really like that one because plants are a little bit like pets for people, like they spend a lot of money on that. NutriScan, AI powered nutrition coach, right? Great ideas. Now on Sensor Tower, I did the same. I just searched, for example, you can search directly apps that you already know and see how much money they make. For example, Kel AI, right? These guys are killing it with the OpenAI Vision API as well, right? This is what they do, right? Take a picture of your food, get your calories back, track your calories, boom. This could be done in WhatsApp. Obviously, you would need a little bit of like need to have a database that stores all the things. So we'd need a little bit of custom code in there. But even writing this custom code with AI, additionally to having, for example, my template isn't that hard. Like you just tell Cursor, right? Hey, build this feature in, build this in, and it works. Now I search, for example, picture. You can also search like memo or something, and I found this. This is insane. Like look at the revenue per download. So Cal AI, 500K downloads, 1 million a month, insane. This one here, 300K downloads, 2 million a month. So this has much more money per download than Cal AI, for example, probably because this is used by moms that have a garden or something like this, right? Plant identifier, right? As the name says, take a picture of your plant, identify it. This app probably has more features, but this is the core feature. This is like the 80-20. And this is easily done in WhatsApp. I'm going to show you in this video. I'm literally going to build this live because I decided on that idea. I think, yeah, the plant doc is our selected idea. This is going to be it. I'm going to build this in this video because it's just very, very easily to build that in WhatsApp, right? Now, what do we need first? I would secure a domain for this. plantdoc.com if that's available, plantdocai.com, something like this, right? Probably someone's gonna snitch that domain from today's video and just gonna build it. I hope so. Next one is our landing page, right? I have here set the process. Next one is our landing page. Start with a simple waitlist landing page. Use a Webflow template. I'm actually gonna link that Webflow template also in the GitHub repo that you can clone. Create a page for users to find and understand your product, right? Can be very simple like this. This page converts like crazy. So about 50% of people who come to the website also convert here to a user, right? Not paying user, of course, but a user. So have a landing page like this. As I said, this is a Webflow template. I'm going to leave this also in my template that you can clone, a link to that. So what you want to do is you want to quickly rank for low difficulty keywords to start getting SEO traffic. And here, go to programs like SEMrush. You can start a free trial there, or Ahrefs, and Google and search. What do people search about that, right? By the way, this is a Chrome extension I've built. I think it's pretty cool. It shows like my real-time age, and it's pretty motivating to see that every time you open a new tab. Just as a side note, I built that. All right, so here in Ahrefs, I see the keyword plant identifier actually has a very high keyword difficulty. So this is a keyword I would not target if you just build your SaaS from scratch. Let's search some other ones. All right, I found a keyword that would be perfect to put as an H1 on our website and to rank for. Plant healthcare has a keyword difficulty of 1. That means you rank immediately on Google and get traffic usually, and has a search volume of 500, which is amazing. So back to our drawing board, you will create a landing page like this, and you will put as the H1, you will put plant health care app, for example, or plant healthcare chat, right? Maybe give it a name or something like that. And then you will rank on Google pretty fast, right? And the goal here is to really just capture some SEO traffic and to have a landing page with a waitlist, right? And because most of our traffic will then later come from TikTok, Instagram, like short form content first, and then SEO later, or like branded search from SEO. If you give an app a name, we wanna come up as the brand result as number 1, right? So build a waitlist form. Easily have just like a waitlist form. When people click here on launch WhatsApp, for example, you can have them redirected to this waitlist. Then they can put in their email, and by the time you launch, maybe in a week or something, or 2 or a month, whatever, how long you need, you will already have collected a few emails, maybe a few hundred emails. Then you can email them and they will become your first users. Yeah, this is how the page looks on mobile. Has a great conversion rate. Yeah, you can just basically copy paste that with the Webflow template. This is enough for the start, right? Later, you can have like an extensive onboarding. You can have an immediate Stripe paywall as well if you get like super high traffic and you wanna like capture the traffic directly, you can have a Stripe paywall immediately. There's different ways you can optimize your funnel, right? Or direct access to the product and then charge inside the WhatsApp chat with the paywall. All right, now to the building part. You can start by cloning my template. Actually, let me show you this, how easy this is. So this is my GitHub repo. You can click on use this template, create a new repository. Then you're going to name your repository. Let's call it plant doc. And we're going to make this private. I'm going to create the repository. And why would you use a template to start with this, right? It's so easy to build nowadays. Yes, you can build usually everything yourself also with AI. The thing to use a template is to not make the mistakes that we did while building this SaaS, right? There's a lot of bugs and like pitfalls you can fall in when working with the WhatsApp API. It's actually quite painful to work with the WhatsApp API if you have not done this before. I have a second startup, SaaS that also works with the WhatsApp API. So we know a little bit about what we do with the WhatsApp API. And yeah, there's a lot of things you can mess up. Also with the Supabase integration, there's also easily things that you can mess up if you forget some columns in there. Stripe API throws a lot of errors sometimes. I built this from scratch for my Chrome extension as well. So yeah, that took me at least a few days to fix out some errors where I was like, why does this happen? So this is fixed. And like features, for example, like block countries, right? So in the SaaS template, you see a ready-to-use WhatsApp integration. You get a GPT-4o mini powered responses that actually handles text, voice, and image responses, right? Voice is happening through OpenAI Whisper as well. And yeah, you get voice message translation, you get image analysis capability, built-in subscription system that you can also change from like how many free messages you want to give, like one free message, 20 free messages, whatever. You have also like peak traffic handling capabilities. So whenever there's like too much demand to handle, for example, for the database, it will like throttle it and like put the messages behind each other. You can have user tracking and limits, and also, yeah, country blocking, what I already said, right? And how you get this template is by clicking the first link in this bio. This is what you get with the template, clone it, and you can get started immediately, right? You don't really need to edit any code in this template. I'm going to show you this in the template setup process now. Just click on create new repository and then click into the bot config file, which I'm going to do in a minute, and start customizing your template. All right, let's get started by configuring this for the plant doc. All right, super. Our plant doc repository is created. We're going to click here into the config file, bot config. And we are going to click on the edit file, so you don't even need to download any cursor app or so. Of course, you can also edit it there, right? And the very first thing we are going to change is the prompt, right? This is the most important thing to make our app customizable. And I'm going to write a prompt now. I wrote a prompt here. Your name is Peter. You are a plant doctor. When a user sends an image of a plant, you are going to check for any health issues of the plant. Also give a short description of what plant you see. Write your answers short and friendly and use emojis. All right. Obviously, the prompt can be changed at any time. We're going to see later how this prompt performs. All right. We're also going to change the image analysis prompt. All right. We customize the image analysis prompt as well. The voice message, we're just going to keep the same because that's probably not going to be used that much, but if they use the voice message, just the normal prompt will be applied here as well. Context message limit, we're going to keep the same as 10 messages will be fed into the context and will be sent to the LLM at each given time. By the way, we're going to keep the GPT-4o mini because it's super, super cheap and can handle all of our requests. Max token limit 2000 should be fine. We don't need to mess with the error messages. With the WhatsApp types, we don't really need to mess. We're just going to keep this all as is. And yeah, that's actually already it. We're going to hit commit changes here and say we updated this for plant doc. and commit directly to the main branch and commit changes. Important, we should of course also change our subscribe message, the call to action, what people should do when they are out of messages, out of scans or whatever. I just put this message here: out of planned scans, upgrade for unlimited daily analysis. And here just put your domain /subscribe. The subscribe page is where you will host your Stripe payment table, and when they can subscribe. Obviously change that to your actual domain. Also, let's commit these changes to the main branch. All right, that was super fast. Now our bot is basically ready. Now we need to get all the variables for our chatbot, and we are going to put them directly into Railway, which is your deployment server. You can start there for free. I'm going to link a link to Railway in the bio below. And yeah, we're going to put these directly here so that we can immediately get started and get this chatbot live. All right, great. I'm here in railway.com, and I'm going to click on create a new project. I'm going to deploy from GitHub Repo, and I'm going to select the planned doc repository. Now this is already building. We are going to go into the variables tab and create our variables that we need in order to connect this chatbot to WhatsApp, to Stripe, to the database, and so on. All right, I've added all the variable names here into our project, and now I'm going to show you how you collect the actual variables. All right, naturally our project crashed now because we don't have the variables set up yet, and they are required so that the project can build. Don't worry about that, that is normal. Now let's start with the database setup. Go to superbase.com and make an account. It's free. And then go to your dashboard and create a new project. All right, super. I created a new project called Planned Doc, and you don't have to set up anything manually because I created an SQL script that you can go here to SQL editor. You paste in that script. It's also in the GitHub in the template. You paste that in, click run, and your tables should be already created then. Yep, perfect. That's it. Now you go to project overview, and you are gonna get your project URL, copy that, and put that into Superbase URL in your project. Then click on View API Settings and click on Reveal Your Secret Key and copy it and put that into the Superbase key. And yeah, like this, we are done with the database. All right, next, the OpenAI key. We are going to go to platform.openai.com, and you're going to create a free account or log in if you have already one. If you're in the OpenAI platform, you're going to click on dashboard and create a new secret key. Give it all permissions, create the key, and copy the key that you received. Take the key and copy it into the field here after the OpenAI key, and you're done with that. All right, next we are going to get our Stripe secret key. Some people may ask, are we not using the Stripe webhook? No, we're just using the Stripe API. It has way enough rate limit for us to work with the Stripe API. And basically, every time a user sends a message, it quickly checks in Stripe, is this user still subscribed or not? And it gives us then back yes or no. And yeah, it's just a very easy integration with the Stripe API. And I think the rate limit is something like 10,000 messages per second or something. So you're going to be fine. To get the Stripe API key, go and make a Stripe account if you haven't yet, and then search for API here in the top search bar, and then go to developers and API keys, and then click on create secret key, and then click on build your own integration. It's going to ask you if you want to restrict the key. You don't need to restrict the key. Just get it, copy it, and go back to Railway and paste the key in there. Now, obviously, you want to create a product in Stripe that your customers can subscribe to. So we're going to create the planned doc here, and we're going to give the subscription here $6.99 per month. And then we're going to click on add product. You can then give this a profile picture as well. You can give it a yearly price as well. And you can also create a product pricing table. If you click on create a pricing table in the products tab, you are then able to select the product that you created. create a pricing table, and you will get a JavaScript code that you can just copy paste and embed it on your Webflow website. So in Webflow, you will have the option to put a code snippet here, and on your domain.com/subscribe page, this will be the page where your people will subscribe to your product. This is where you will lead them from the WhatsApp chat, right? And just in here, select code snippet HTML and just paste that pricing table in there. And then when you publish it, it will look like this, and then people can subscribe to your product. So yeah, in Webflow, make sure you create a .com/subscribe page so that you can paste in there your pricing table. All right, that already looks pretty good. Now, last but not least, we need our WhatsApp integration, and we actually need a new phone number because every WhatsApp account needs their own phone number. And I can really recommend you this page here. It's called yourbusinessnumber.com. For $6 a month, you can get a phone number. I will leave you a link in the description below as well. Now go on that page, click on generate number. I'm gonna select a UK number. All right, perfect. I just bought a new number. This is gonna be our planned doc number, and we're gonna use this to set up our WhatsApp business API connection. To do that, head to developers.facebook.com and click on My Apps in the upper right-hand corner. If you don't have that yet, you may need to log in first or create an account. Once you're in there, click on Create App, give it a name, then click on Other, then click on Business, and click on Create App. Awesome, now we are in our newly created developers app. Now click on WhatsApp and click on Setup. Select a business portfolio in here, click on Continue. Then click on Start using the API. Then click here on Add Phone Number. I still have an old Genie number in there, that's not working anymore. Click here and create your business profile. We're gonna call it Planned Doc. Time zone, that is okay. Category, education, next. Select UK here. Paste your number, click text message, click next. You will then receive a code via email from yourbusinessnumber.com. Paste the code here, click next. Great, and with that, we have two IDs already that we need. We have the phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. Copy the phone number ID, go to Railway, put it there. Copy the WhatsApp business account ID, put it there. All right, next, we are gonna need our access token, and we're not gonna generate one here because this is only valid for 24 hours. To get one that is valid forever, go to business.facebook.com. Go into your business portfolio. Here in the WhatsApp accounts, you see, by the way, your newly created WhatsApp account. You can give it a profile picture and description and so on here when you click on WhatsApp Manager. But we are going to click on Systems User here. We are going to add a new Systems User. We're going to just call it also our name, Planned Doc. We're going to give it admin access. And now we're going to click on Generate Token. We're going to select our Planned Doc app. We're going to click on Next. We're going to click here on Token Expiry Never. Okay, we first need to assign an app role to the user system. Okay, so we're going to click out. So we're going to click here, click on Assign Assets, Planned Doc full control, and also the WhatsApp business account. Let's also give that full control, Assign Assets. Now we should have the necessary permissions. Let's refresh that to generate the token, and click on Generate Token again. Select App, click Planned Doc, click Never. Permissions, perfect. Here we're gonna search for WhatsApp and just click these two, WhatsApp Business Managing and WhatsApp Business Management. Click Generate Token. Wow, nice. We have the token, click Copy, paste it into the WhatsApp Access token. Hit save, perfect. Now it's only one variable left, and actually this one you can customize yourself. You can put anything in there. This is just a verify token that you set yourself and that we need to verify the WhatsApp webhook. So just put in anything here. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't really matter. All right, I gave it a token. Now also hit deploy so that the variables are all set. Next, go to settings and in Railway and scroll down to networking and click on generate domain. Put here 8080 as your port and click on generate domain. Copy that generated domain and go back to the WhatsApp developers dashboard, the developers.facebook.com. And now click on webhooks. Click here on WhatsApp business account. Click to subscribe to this object. Now your callback URL is your generated domain that you just got from Railway. Before that, put HTTPS and so on, what you see here, right? And after that, put /webhooks/WhatsApp, right? The verify token is the token that you just set in the Railway app. So let's go back and copy that one. Also, we see now our project is deployed and it's not crashing anymore because we set now all the right variables. Click on WhatsApp verify token and copy it. Back to Facebook, put your verify token in there and then hit verify and save. Congratulations, you subscribed successfully to the WhatsApp webhook. And in the webhook settings, scroll down to messages and click on subscribe for messages. And now we need to turn our app live. In order to do that, we need to set a privacy URL. So go to basic settings in here and input a privacy policy URL. Here, this can be literally a Notion sheet, a Notion doc for the beginning. Hit save changes at the bottom. And now click again on live. Now in WhatsApp, it tells us now this number is not on WhatsApp. It says like invite to WhatsApp. This is because our status in WhatsApp is still on pending. This is really random from Meta. Sometimes they approve it instantly. Sometimes this can take several hours or days. Sometimes it helps to delete the number and then re-register the number once again and then gets approved instantly. Meta is just like, quite random with that. Meanwhile, I'm going to add a payment method to the WhatsApp business account. Maybe that helps speed up the approval process. All right, to help Meta approve our number and display name, I created an actual landing page for the name and plant doc so that they know, okay, this is actually existing product. And I'm going to put this in the WhatsApp profile. So I'm going to put here a landing page and also a description. And now we just have to wait for Meta. If it doesn't get approved within 2 hours, I would delete the number again and verify it. Then you will need to just update your phone number ID and WhatsApp Business Manager ID in the Railway because you will get a new one. Otherwise, it will stay the same. And the access token you need to change to the new app. Right now, we just need to wait for Meta to approve that. By the way, on the landing page, you can have a WhatsApp link, and that link is a wa.me link that you can just create online, and that opens immediately WhatsApp when they click that link and the WhatsApp business profile is approved. So right now the number is not yet on WhatsApp, so I will check in later with the update on the WhatsApp number approval. All right, and about half an hour later, we are approved for the WhatsApp name. And I did a few things that may have sped it up. I asked ChatGPT, what can I do? So I verified the business information. So I just put the landing page there, right? I actually clicked on generate a new access token in the developer dashboard. I didn't even use the access token. I just clicked on generate it. And I added a payment method to Meta. And I think that these are some good indications for Meta that this is not a spam or scam account or something like that. And then now they approve the account. So just try that out. Just different steps. Also make sure that you have a URL in here, right? That leads to a landing page where actually your name, like the name that you have here as display name, is displayed as well. Okay, great. Now let's add a profile photo. All right, profile photo added. I just generated quickly one with AI. Let's hit save. All right, congratulations. We are live. And you see here my phone screen that I connected. And we are getting responses. Her name is Petra, her friendly plant doctor. How can I help you with your pet doctor is a good idea too, right? How can I help you with your plans today? And let's just give her an image. I put up some image here let's take a photo of that. Let's not give it the black spot name. See what the plant doctor gives us. It looks like the leaves in your image are showing signs of fungal infection, possibly black spots disease. Super. I guess that's it, right? This is what the page says. Black spot. Black spot is one of the most common. Okay, found it correctly. awesome. I mean, yeah, we're live, we're working. And if we now continue messaging after 10 messages, I mean, I can even just send some random messages here to show you that the paywall then pops up. And now we are getting the subscribe message. Even if the user continues to message, they will just get the paywall until they subscribe and pay. Obviously, this is a dummy domain. And yeah, we are done. We can now market this, the hell out of this. And I think it works beautifully. I love the emojis in here, what GPT gives us. It works great with the images. We give it a name, Petra. You can also give it just plant dog as a name. And now you have a SaaS that people can instantly use and instantly share to their friends on WhatsApp. Like, there's no barrier to use this. You can give also plenty of free messages, free trial, because the generation costs of GPT-4 Mini are just so incredibly cheap. You can give 10 free messages easily and then get people hooked on it, get moms to use it to scan their plans. And yeah, great. In the next part, I'm going to show you how you actually get users, how you market this. And I'm going to show you a little bit about the SEO side. I already showed you before, right? And now we're going to go into short form marketing on TikTok or on YouTube Shorts and Instagram. So stick to the end of the video to see that. And yeah, see the template in the link in the bio below to build this yourself. And let's go. All right, the product is working. We have a landing page. We have a Stripe payment system. Everything works. Now what is left is getting users, right? Potentially you are already getting SEO hits on your landing page. If you have chosen a good keyword, then it might be looking something like this. For example, Ginny also gets the most of their traffic nowadays through SEO, which is very, very thankful, because you don't have to do much if you rank then. On another note, you should market your SaaS with short form content. I actually have a Notion sheet. I will leave that also in the bio below, where I have 4 different TikTok formats that you can copy and paste and get thousands of users. And in the next part, I'm actually gonna go over this TikTok sheet. All right, let's start with the first framework. This video alone got us, like, I would say 100,000 users. This is basically what the company started.
AI, it's ChatGPT.
So let me
but in WhatsApp.
try to restart this.
Thank me later. Can't access ChatGPT? Check out AskGenie.ai. It's ChatGPT, but in WhatsApp. Thank me later.
It's such a stupid, simple video, right? You would think, like, this is a 6-second video, right? This would never get so much traction or something. But it was hitting the right pain point at that time, because when we launched this video was right after ChatGPT launched, basically like a week after. And at that time, everybody wanted to use ChatGPT, so it was super overloaded, right? You probably can remember this screen that I showed you, right? ChatGPT is at capacity right now. So big pain point. Everybody wants to use this new tool. And what we basically did, or what we found out, is, okay, there's an API, and that API is actually not congested, so people can still use it, basically, right, without having to go to the web browser. And I'm just getting a call here, and we just put it into WhatsApp, right? It took us like a day of work to build this. The promise, so I started with a pain, right? Audience pain, very high pain. Oh, I cannot access this new tool. Promise, you can use this tool, just in a different way, actually in your favorite app, WhatsApp, right? Action, show the URL, show the website, like as I did here.
Check out AskGenie.ai.
I could have actually put this also into Google search bar, which I will show you later, which also works really well, so that people can just like type it in and then send it off. And yeah, I approximately from this video, I would say 100,000 users just came directly from this. And then of course they share it on WhatsApp, it's like friends of friends see it and so on. So really, really cool. Second framework here Here we start with a desire. Okay, they want something new. Let's watch the video.
Underrated websites, part 1. If you have a website where you don't want to use your own email, go to 10minutemail.com, copy your free 10-minute mail, enter it on your website, and you will receive your verification code or whatever into your 10-minute mail inbox. Follow for more.
So as you see, this video is not for Jenny, but this was another video I just did on a random website back in the days when I wanted to build this account. And here I started with basically a desire to
Underrated websites, part 1. If you have a website
to do something new, but actually also in the same one, I also addressed a pain immediately, okay? Because people don't want their email to land in spam, right? Like the email to use for spam. So I went ahead, I gave them something new. Like the hook, right? The hook is this underrated website hook. This is a general hook that works really, really, really good. For most websites that you want to promote, you can use this underrated website hook, and people are already like, oh, I want to find something new. Let me watch this, right? And then in the second one, you can even address a pain, which is good. Some of these tools that I did videos of, that underrated website tools, they just look cool, don't address the pain. But already with this hook, it's like, oh, let me watch this, right? Then there's an action. I clearly
don't want to use your own email. Go to
show the URL in the
10minutemail.com
screen here. This is very, very good because Google is already a trusted website. They're like, oh wow, I can just copy paste this URL, and then a promise of transformation in the end. Okay, you can use this email, will not land in spam, right? Example 2 of underrated website. Let's watch this.
Underrated websites, part 18. If you search for synthesia.io and you click on the first link, you'll be able to generate AI videos. Check this out. All you do is type your script and it will generate the video. You can also change the language and pick any of these avatars. When you're done, just click on generate video and boom.
Hi, I'm Tim, and today I will show you how to make AI videos.
Same spiel here, right? Underrated website hook. This is actually an AI tool. Synthesia went pretty viral.
Underrated websites, part 18. If you search,
and he basically starts with the search bar so people see it, and then explains the tool. This is what I meant with, okay, this tool doesn't really solve a clear pain point right now for a specific audience, but it went super viral. Got like 30 million views this video. So that's a great general way. If you start out and have no idea what video to do on your AI SaaS, this is one of the videos that I would 100% do. Yeah. Third example is again from
Go to namelix.com.
So I start again with the underrated website thing.
Enter any keyword and hit generate. Select randomness and name style. And you get unlimited name suggestions for whatever you needed. Time to get creative.
Let's watch the beginning again.
Underrated websites, part 2.
Yeah, I did again the same thing. Underrated website, blah, blah, blah.
Go to
I show how people can get to the website quickly in Google.
namelix.com. Enter any keyword.
And this is like a name generator tool that they can use. So I again show them like the promised outcome for finding something new, show the action, and show something new that makes their life simpler. So very, very simple videos that you can literally create with your iPhone. Just show your tool on your desktop screen, right? And that's it. You can copy paste this for a lot of things. Okay, third framework is I cannot believe how easy this was. This video also went pretty good. I think like 11,000 views or something like that. And here I am basically, I'm utilizing a different hook. Because people always want something that makes their life easier, makes it more comfortable, right? So let's watch this one.
I cannot believe how easy this was. I just created this model agency website in 5 seconds. Search for Framer AI.
So here I'm basically advertising for Framer AI. You probably know this also went viral like a year ago. AI website builder, right? And great. Instead of this underrated website hook, I basically changed that to oh, there's an easy way to solve your problem. Like, oh wow, I want that easy way, right? People, they're lazy, right? They always want an easy way. And then it's basically the same. Show desired outcome. So I show the website quickly.
I click the first link.
I show them how they can get there. And I specify it with numbers, right? In 5 seconds. Like, oh wow, this is always very powerful. Specify with numbers. Action, show the URL. Then I show the transformation.
Enter what you want to have and click Start with AI. And literally in 5 seconds you get this. This might be the end for web designer.
In the end, I spark like a little bit of controversy by saying, is this the end of web designers? Which could lead to like a thread of comments like, oh no, this is never replaced, blah, 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 blah. This is what you want, right? You want controversy in your comments, right? All right, the fourth one, is this the last one? Okay, this is the fourth one, is also one that went pretty good. I think this got like 50,000 views, this one. So let's watch it.
Way you never run out of content ideas again. Go to answerthepublic.com, type in any topic and hit search. And it gives you a sheer unlimited amount of suggestions for your topic.
So here I'm basically advertising for the Answer the Public website. And I haven't actually written down something here, but what I immediately see is I start with a negative sentence, basically, never, right? It's a very strong word, negative word in the sentence. It's better to use never. Like, people rather watch this, you see the news, right? It's always like negatively framed, than to say, oh, this is how you get 100 content ideas, or this is the best way to get content ideas. This way you will never run out of content ideas. Wow, okay, crazy. If you have a blog writing tour, right, you can also say this way you will never have to write again for your blog, or something like that, right? And this is why this video went so, right? It's in most videos it's all about the hook, right? And
this way you never run out of content ideas again. Go to answerthepublic.com.
Same thing here again. I show the website in the URL.
Type in any topic.
Then I show how the product works.
And hit search. And it gives you a sheer unlimited amount of suggestions for your topic.
Yeah, pretty good views, 50,000 views. Because it also targets a very mass market, right? Like, content creation is super mass. People want to create more content. Great. Yeah, these were basically 4 great examples that you can copy paste immediately for your SaaS. What I want to emphasize here is your first videos will probably get no views, right? You probably all know Alex Hormozy, right? This guy is like the king of YouTube business content right now. He has a rule. It's called the rule of 100, which means do 100 things of do 100 repetitions of one thing every single day, which means, for example, sending out 100 cold emails, or sending out 100 minutes of content per day, or like generating 100 minutes of content per day, or doing $100 in ad spend. So do this for a few days, right, or a few weeks, and you will see definitely some views picking up on your TikTok content or YouTube Shorts, wherever you upload this, right? Lastly, when you then found a winner, then you can start with ads. Then I would really push this thing with ads, because then it will get very, very cheap clicks, and you can reach a lot of people in your desired audience with ads. And on TikTok, this is, for example, called Spark Ads. So you have your organic posts, maybe it got already 3,000 likes or something like that. And when you then search how to do Spark Ads, very, very simple. You basically put money on the existing post and say, I want to play this out in the US or something like that. And the cool thing here is it then takes all the likes, all the comments, all the shares, and displays it as well in the ad, which gives it a huge social trust score, basically. So if people see a video that is a pure ad with 0 likes, 0 comments, probably going to swipe away immediately, right? But if this is a video, has whatever 10,000 likes or something, they're like, oh wow, let's watch this, even though it's a sponsored post. They don't care. So this is also what I did then later on with that one viral hit video that got a 1.7 million views, right? I put some ads on it because I knew that it would perform well with ads. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching this. I hope that gave you some value on how to market your SaaS. And so about half of the users we got from the social content, the other half we got from SEO. If you want an SEO tutorial next, let me know in the comments. Yeah, see you in the next video. Cheers from beautiful Bangkok. So if you want to get started and have a great idea for an own WhatsApp app, get my template below and get started with ease and immediately with building your WhatsApp app. And thank you already for watching this video.